A high-tech prison, a relentless bot, and a brave little companion by your side. Do you have what it takes to escape the unknown? Let's dive into the brand new update for Ark. So starting us off here, we have a brand new Club Ark mission. This Club Ark mission is going to be called Survivor Mate Escape. You're going to be tasked with breaking free from a sinister steampunk prison alongside your courageous companion, Cosmo. You know, the lovely little spider that goes on your wrist that we have seen here for Aberration. The crunch specifically states, step into the shadowy streets of a dark, atmospheric steampunk town, where gears turn and mystery lurks in every corner, hinting at a even darker presence stirring in preparation for what is to come. Now, although there isn't any gameplay footage officially available yet at the time of recording this video, we do only have this image, but the image obviously right off the bat does look very sinister. We've got instead of a green color now on the Survivor Mate robot, we now have a full red, which again gives you that sense of alert, kind of builds up the mystery and suspense around this brand new mission. And obviously we've got Cosmo here on the Survivor's arm because they do directly mention you're going to be working hand in hand with Cosmo to help you and your survivor escape from this robot. And as exciting as this new mission is, especially for myself who really loves the Club Ark feature in the game, a lot of players are actually concerned and worried about this brand new mission only being available to people who own the Steampunk Ascent Bob's Tall Tales DLC pack. And reason number one for the speculation brings us back to the image. They have directly below the Club Ark logo, it says Steampunk Ascent expansion with new mission Survivor Mate Escape arriving on October 2nd. And because the image directly mentions Steampunk Ascent expansion with new mission, a lot of players are assuming that that means that you have to have the Steampunk DLC or the Bob's Tall Tales DLC in order for you guys to enjoy the new Club Ark mission. And then the second reason for speculation relates to Cosmo and Survivor Mate, the automation robot. Obviously in the version of Ark Survival Ascended, if you do not own Bob's Tall Tales DLC, you do not have the ability to get the Survivor Mate robot or even interact with somebody who does have it, and also you are not able to interact or tame the brand new creature Cosmo. And because of both of these things, that's why players are led to believe that this new Club Ark mission dropping on October 2nd could potentially be only available for those who own the Bob's Tall Tales DLC and not for the generalized player base. Again, at the time of recording this video, unfortunately, we don't have any confirmation or any denial by the official developers on if that is true or not, or if it will be made available for everybody. Now, next up, let's talk about something bittersweet, right? And that is going to be sunsetting a lot of official PvP servers. In the most recent community crunch, the developers did talk about and mention a lot of PvP official servers that are going to be sunsetting, meaning like taking down and deleted and gone forever. They basically talk about how these servers have become, very low population or, inactive in general, and they want to strive to keep the player base engaged, on active servers. And it's unfortunate for those who have built up progress on these sunsetting servers. However, I do think that it can be looked in a more positive light, or the silver lining here, and that is obviously this move is going to help consolidate the community, right? Especially for people for wanting to play on PvP. You don't want to play on a dead PvP map, right? You want to play on a really active PvP to give you obviously that PvP experience that you crave and that you want. And also, I almost forgot to mention that Wildcard is working with Nitrado to offer saves of those sunsetted servers for anybody that does not wish to lose their progress and then boot it up on their own personal server or single player world to then continue their progress. Now, next up, we have a big announcement, and that is a Aberration contest. If you guys don't know here, Studio Wildcard is actually hosting a contest to celebrate the launch of Aberration Ascended. 5 lucky winners will score codes for Bob's Tall Tales DLC. If you are a talented artist or a screenshot enthusiast, this is your moment. You can enter by posting your work over on the game's official Discord in the hashtag Aberration Contest channel, or by replying to their contest tweet using the hashtag Aberration Ascended. Entries will be closing on Friday, October 4th at 10 a.m. So don't wait, get creative, and you might just land your art on the cover of Community Crunch 429 and become one of the lucky winners of the 5 Bob's Tall Tales DLC codes that are going to be given out. Now, let's talk about some exciting speculation here, and that is related to the next brand new creature coming to Ark Survival Ascended, and that is the Archelon. Earlier this year, they announced they're going to be adding all 10 of the Ark Edition creatures from Garuga 123's mod into the base version of the game, and so far we've seen the Ceratosaurus, the Cephactinus, and the Deinosuchus, and the next one up on this list could potentially be the Archelon. Now, I want to give a big shout out to another fellow Ark content creator, which is Tia Aurora, as I believe she was the very first one to actually discover this via the new trait system inside of the game. Utilizing this mechanic in the game revealed the Archelon in the list of creatures that you can track, and since then creators and the community have went crazy speculating that this is the next Ark Edition's creature to make its way into the base version of the game. And of course, as I mentioned, this is still currently speculation at the moment. We have not had any confirmation of this being the next official creature being added into the game, but if it is, I am very excited, as it is easily one of my favorite out of the 10 Ark Edition creatures that's going to be making their way to the base version of the game. And now, as always, I want to hear from you guys. What are you most excited about here on the horizon? Is it the new Survivor Mate Escape mission? Is it the Aberration contest that you guys can enter to potentially win a Bob's Tall Tales DLC code? Or maybe is it the speculation about the Archelon and the new creatures coming to Ark Survival Ascended? Let me know down below in the comment section. And before you go, if you want to get a leg up on the brand new map Aberration, be sure to check out my must-know tips and tricks here at your best chance at surviving this harsh map.